Today, on this edition of Let's Explore This, we are going to be in Nye County, Nevada, specifically in Tonopah. Yes, I know, Tonopah is located in the vast desert arid landscape of Nevada, and yes, I know, water is not all too plentiful in the area. Still, even desert towns need water, so in trying to make that happen, the water company of Tonopah was formed, and their building, this one right here, is going to be the focus of this episode. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1982, the document for which will be the primary focus of this episode, this building, the Water Company of Tonopah Building, it is historically significant as being representative of the founding and operation of privately owned water systems in the town. After the initial discoveries at Tonopah, the development of a reliable supply of water was critical for both the future operation of the mines and the growth of the community. Water was originally hauled into the camp and sold by the bucket or barrel. As the town expanded, 3 separate local water companies were organized. The first was the Tonopah Water Improvement Company in May of 1902. The second was the Tonopah Consolidated Water Company in August of 1902. And the third was the Crystal Water Company in September of 1902. Each were given franchises to supply water into the business and residential districts. Organized by Uri B. Curtis and others, the Crystal Water Company piped the first water supply to Tonopah in October of 1902. The Tonopah Water Improvement Company followed 2 years later with their system in operation by 1904. In that company, it was developed by Clarence Oddie and John Overbury, a future Rhyolite businessman. Then, by 1905, controlling interest in both the Crystal Water Company and the Tonopah Water Company was purchased by a Philadelphia capitalist, John Brock, who also held majority holdings in the original Tonopah Mining Company, the Tonopah Belmont Mining Company, and the Tonopah and Goldfield Railroad. The Brock family's domination of mineral production here at Tonopah, as well as important community utilities and rail service, all continued for several years. In 1909, the Water Company of Tonopah building was constructed as offices for the company. The wood frame structure still retains its original architectural integrity and is the primary remaining evidence of the important development of Tonopah's water system. Architecturally speaking, the Water Company of Tonopah building, it is a single-story wood frame structure of a rectangular plan. It measures roughly 30 feet wide by 50 feet deep, and it is covered by an original double-pitched metal roof. The exterior finish is shiplap siding with a shingled skirt below the floor line at the main or west facade. Okay, so I am assuming this here to be the main facade. Here I do not see any of the mentioned shingled exterior below the floor line. I think the floor line is marked by that board right there. Well, below that is like the same kind of siding. I am not sure if I would call it shiplapped. It is slightly different than that which is above it. That one is a bit more grooved between the boards, whereas those below the floor line have more thinner grooves, so to speak. I wouldn't refer to that as shingling, but I don't know. You tell me. Has this been altered or changed, made to resemble kind of the original above it? It kind of looks like that to me. Yeah, the grooving is a bit different. But that west facade, it also features an offset doorway and 3 independently located 2/2 double-hung windows. A single-run wooden stair can be found leading to the entrance deck. Other details do include louvered ventilators at the gable heads, as well as this, the original signage of the Water Company of Tonopah, printed on the main gable wall. The windows found along the side walls, they tend to be either half or full openings with double-hung sash. Reportedly, almost no modifications have occurred to the building. Even to this day, it appears to be in a moderate state of repair, if not even quite in good shape. Overall, it is just one of a number of important, significant buildings to be found here in Tonopah. And in order to get to those other ones, yes, we do have to move on.